This is the college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the ECU Pirates against the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. Guys, coach told his team the time for individual awards is over. They all celebrated. They're so excited that their QB won the Heisman Trophy. But the last couple of days in practice, players told me coach has turned it up a notch. That first round bye, they have had a long layoff. So their physicality, their intensity, and their momentum has shifted. We'll see if it carries over here to start the first quarter of this playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Pirates offense comes on the field first today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You've got to change up the looks. You've got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Grab behind the line. It's lost. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Williams. Short pass finds the tight end. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Gray. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Pirates under the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. In a big picture sense, this offense of 6 conferences who've been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Johnson. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Pirates are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Pirates, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, makes the catch and has space. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line. It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. To the air, it's Williams. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. It's East Carolina on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, but they pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets to score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The back's got it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Back to pass. It's Jones. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, he escapes. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking for some space. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. The Pirates churn out another first down. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Jones. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Aggies will have to kick this away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that previous play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Gonna run it. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, they go right back to him.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds his target, and he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up fourth. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Jones. Touchdown, Pirates. He barrels into the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. We get the second half started with a running play. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. Now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And he'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a... They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The shotgun running play call. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Williams. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now whistles here. Looks like they've got a player down on the field. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Jones. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. The Pirates will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And this one will be fair caught. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Good gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Pirates come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Jones. He's going to take off here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Got an opening here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense really clicking. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. You have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, the check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. And the pressure's on. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. To the air, it's Jones. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's East Carolina on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Pirates' offense is on the move now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. There's a point after attempt.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Taylor.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the outside.
It's caught. He's got room. Touchdown, Pirates. This offense cannot be stopped. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and it'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seed struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking downfield. It's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. They hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They go to the air to reach the end zone. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own.
And still enough time on the clock after you can cut it down to a one-possession game. They've got to feel like they're in a great position here. You can either kick it away and rely on your defense, go for the onside kick, but one possession away in this game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here late. Now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
And the Aggies will now spend their third and final timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here comes the pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is so difficult as a quarterback because in your mind you're getting the first down, but remember, the ball comes back to where you start the slide. As soon as he, quote, gives himself up to go feet first, that's where they're going to spot the ball, and that's why it's fourth down.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. This This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the ceilings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason. Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.